Yo, what is up YouTube? Back with another video. And today, we are going over all the possible scenarios for the NFC playoff bracket. There are a bunch of scenarios, and I say this because none of these seeds right now, currently, are secured. The Packers could fall, the Saints could go to 1, the Seahawks could go to 1, the Packers could drop to 3, Washington might not even make it, Tampa Bay could drop to 6, the Rams could go to 5, and Chicago might not even make it. There are a bunch of different scenarios to look at, and let's go over all of them. So, after Week 16, the Saints win, Buccaneers win, and the Cardinals lose. This is a killer for the Cardinals because they might miss the playoffs after a pretty decent season with Kyler Murray. Giants lose, obviously. The Bears win, much needed win, but horrible team. Washington football team loses. This leaves the door open for the Cowboys and Giants to win the NFC East because Dallas is one game behind and the Giants would win the tiebreaker over Washington if they end up with the same record. Seahawks beat the Rams. Very important one. Why? Of course, as you can see right here, it's really home field advantage, and the Seahawks win division. Green Bay Packers beat the Titans, remain at 1, and that's it. So let's look at all the different possible matchups. I posted a video about the AFC possible matchups. I'm not gonna show you them, but you can go click on that video. You can see all the possible matchups. So, let's start with the NFC. Which games don't matter? This game does not matter. Vikings are probably going to win anyway. This game, it's not that important, but it is important for the Buccaneers to get 5th seed and play the 4th seed, which is going to be a horrible team. Buccaneers are probably going to win that game. This game is very important. It's one of the most important games. It is the most important game for the NFC to look at. This game is important for the Saints to win, and they probably will. This game is important for, it's important for the Cardinals to win. It doesn't matter if the Rams win. I'll show you why. But if the Cardinals win, they can make the playoffs, and I'll show you why. This is important. I'll show you later. This game, important for the Seahawks to win. I believe they will. And this game, very important for the Washington football team to win. Because if they win this game, they win the NFC East. So, I'm going to show you probably the most favorable outcomes of Week 17. I'm going to skip over all the AFC games. I'm going to come to this one last. So, start with this one. I believe either of these teams could win. I'm honestly 50-50. And if I'm to guess, I believe the Packers could win this one. Look at this game. We see the Rams, Jared Goff quarterback. He's out this game. Rams offense is going to be horrible. Kyler Murray, though, is he going to play? Is he going to be out? It's a questionable one. No idea who's going to win this game. And this game right here, Washington, Alex Smith at QB. Dwayne Haskins at QB. They are out. Dwayne Haskins cut. He's horrible. Alex Smith, injured. Honestly, I see the Eagles winning this game. And then these two are important. So, honestly, with Jared Goff out, I see the Cardinals winning. And I guess this doesn't matter, actually, because as you can see, this. And this game, no idea. I see the Cowboys winning. And as you can see, this is probably the most favorable outcome for Week 17. But Packers get 1st seed, Saints get 2nd seed, Seahawks get 3rd seed. They play the Cardinals. Dallas makes the playoffs. Who would have thought? Dallas had one of the 3rd worst record in the NFL at one point in time, and they're 7-9. I believe this is the most favorable outcome for the NFC. But let's go over every scenario. So I'm going to keep this exact thing. I'm going to change one thing. Boom. If the Giants win this game, they win the NFCs. They host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Honestly, I see the Cowboys winning. Giants could easily win this game. They're at home. But none of this matters if the Washington football team wins. But, so all three of these outcomes, they don't really matter for any other team in the NFC. All three of these games, all three of these outcomes, they don't affect anything else besides who gets the 4 seed. So it doesn't matter. Let's say the Eagles win, Cowboys win. That's probably my most favorable outcome. And yeah, that's it. But let's say the Bears win. Look at that. The Saints get the 1st seed. Seattle gets the 2nd seed. And the Green Bay Packers get the 3rd seed. But look at that. The Rams aren't even in the playoffs. The Rams don't even make it. The Rams announced Jared Goff's going to be good for playoffs. And he's going to be good for wild card weekend. But are the Rams even going to make the playoffs? Or are they going to drop out to 8th seed? Look at that. Is this favorable? Honestly, it could happen. The Bears could easily win at home. They got to win at home to make the playoffs. The Packers got to win too. This game's a very important game. This game's also important. Let's say the Rams win. Cardinals miss out. Rams get 6, Buccaneers 7. Outcome. Look at that. Packers win. Cardinals lose. Same thing, except all three of these teams change. So you're probably wondering, what are all the first seed things? Number 1, if the Packers win, they get 1st seed. Packers lose, Saints win, they get 1st seed. And if the Packers lose, Saints lose, Seattle wins, Seattle gets 1st seed. Is this going to happen? Probably not. Could it happen? Probably not. Could it happen? Yes. Will it happen? No. Let's say Saints win, Seahawks lose. Look at that. It doesn't even matter that the Packers lost because the Packers beat the Saints head to head. So that is another option. I doubt it will happen. Let's say the Buccaneers lose. How far could the Buccaneers drop? They can only drop to 6, and the Rams could get to 5. Cardinals win. Rams aren't even in the playoffs. Look at that. But honestly, I think this is the most favorable outcome. Let's go over all the Bears scenarios. Bears win, they're in. That's basically it. So let's go over all the Cardinals scenarios. Cardinals win, Bears win. They both make it. Look at that. Cardinals lose, Bears lose. Cardinals do not make it. This is another scenario for the Bears to make the playoffs. So the Bears better hope the Cardinals lose against the Rams. Those are the two outcomes for the Bears and the Cardinals. Let's go over all the Rams scenarios. The Rams can get the 5th seed if they win, and the Buccaneers lose. Let's say the Buccaneers win, and the Rams lose. Rams drop to 7 only if the Packers beat the Bears. This is a very possible outcome. And of course, if the Rams lose and the Bears win, look at that. The Rams don't even make the playoffs. And as you can see, I can change all of these games for the NFC, and it won't even matter. Nothing else changes, as you can see. Nothing else will change. So, there are a lot of scenarios for the NFC to look at. What is the most favorable scenario? This is the most favorable scenario. Who would have thought the Dallas Cowboys were going to make the playoffs? Honestly, the way their offense is playing, I think the Dallas Cowboys could actually win. Like, no joke, they could. But it's kind of embarrassing to think about. I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a solid team to make a wildcard Super Bowl run. They're probably the best wildcard team in the NFC. with that 40-point performance in the first half, this team is going to light up the playoffs. Can the Seahawks drop to 4? Obviously not. They can go to 2 and 1. But that's basically it. So, like I said, you can go see my AFC prediction video. It's pretty good. Thanks for watching. Adios.